exploreth profound wisdom and timeless insights of Eleanor Roosevelt through our curated collection of quotes. As the longest-serving First Lady of the United States, Eleanor Roosevelt's words have left an indelible mark on history, inspiring generations to embrace courage, authenticity, and social responsibility. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment as we delve into her thought-provoking quotes, touching on themes of resilience, equality, and the power of positive action. Whether you seek motivation, guidance, or a deeper understanding of human nature, Eleanor Roosevelt's quotes provide a beacon of light in the pursuit of a meaningful and purposeful life. Subscribe now and let the eloquence of her words guide you towards a path of personal growth and societal change. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. You must do the things you think you cannot do. It is not fair to ask of others what you are not willing to do yourself. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Happiness is not a goal, it is a byproduct. You can often change your circumstances by changing your attitude. The giving of love is an education in itself. Freedom makes a huge requirement of every human being. With freedom comes responsibility. It's your life, but only if you make it so. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets in hot water. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. You have to accept whatever comes, and the only important thing is that you meet it with courage and with the best that you have to give. The future is literally in our hands to mold as we like, but we cannot wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is now. You can never really live anyone else's life, not even your child's. The influence you exert is through your own life and what you've become yourself. Friendship with oneself is all important because without it one cannot be friends with anyone else in the world. I could not at any age be content to take my place in a corner by the fireside and simply look on. You must do the things you think you cannot do. It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. When you adopt the standards and the values of someone else, you surrender your own integrity and become, to the extent of your surrender, less of a human being. People grow through experience if they meet life honestly and courageously. This is how character is built. I am who I am today because of the choices I made yesterday. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. No matter how plain a woman may be, if truth and honesty are written across her face, she will be beautiful. The happiest people I know are those who lose themselves in the service of others. You never know what you can do until you try, and very few try unless they have to. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. You learn by pushing yourself to the limits and then by pushing yourself just a little bit more. We do not have to become heroes overnight. Just a step at a time, meeting each thing that comes up, seeing it is not as dreadful as it appeared, discovering we have the strength to stare it down. You have to have confidence in your ability and then be tough enough to follow through. I think that somehow we learn who we really are and then live with that decision. You get more joy out of giving joy to others and should put a good deal of thought into the happiness you are able to give. The most important thing in any relationship is not what you get, but what you give. It is not enough to talk about peace. One must believe in it. And it isn't enough to believe in it. One must work at it. In the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our responsibility. A stumbling block to the pessimist is a stepping stone to the optimist. You can never really live anyone else's life, not even your child's. The influence you exert is through your own life and what you've become yourself. I believe that anyone can conquer fear by doing the things he fears to do, provided he keeps doing them until he gets a record of successful experiences behind him. It is not fair to ask of others what you are not willing to do yourself. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. These quotes capture Eleanor Roosevelt's thoughts on courage, self-discovery, understanding, and the pursuit of happiness. Her insights continue to inspire people to embrace challenges and live with authenticity.